It's English time! Hi, I'm Teacher Mitch. Come and join me as we learn English the easy way. Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to keep updated with my latest uploads. Please also share and hit the like button if you appreciate my videos. Thank you! Hey there, Grade 8! Do you want to know something interesting in English today? Stay tuned because our new lesson is both fun and useful. Let's go! Our target learning competency for this video is evaluating persuasive texts. And here is the objective of our today's discussion. Analyze the linguistic features of persuasive text, focusing on sentence structures. When we write persuasive text, we want to make our ideas clear, strong, and convincing. One way to do this is by paying attention to sentence structure, the way we arrange our words and ideas in a sentence. Just like building blocks, sentences can be short and simple or long and detailed. Using different kinds of sentences helps keep our writing interesting, organized, and more powerful when trying to persuade others. Today, we will learn about the 4 main types of sentence structures. By the end of this lesson, you'll see how they can make your persuasive writing more effective. Before we can fully understand the different sentence structures, we need to learn the basic building blocks of a sentence: the subject, the predicate, and the clause. Once we know these parts, it will be easier to see how sentences are formed and how they can grow from simple to more complex forms. Let us first learn what subject is. Subject is the person, place, thing, or idea the sentence is about. It is the who or what. For example, the student studied hard. Here, the subject is the student. Tip: you have to ask who or what is this sentence about to find the subject. Next is predicate. It tells what the subject does or what is said about the subject. It usually includes the verb. In our example, the predicate is studied hard. Tip: you have to ask what happened, what is being said, to find the predicate. Now, what is clause? A clause is a group of words that has a subject and predicate. We have 2 classifications of clauses. The first one is independent clause. It is a clause that expresses a complete thought and can stand alone as a sentence. In our example, the student studied hard. This is an independent clause, wherein the student is the subject and studied hard is the predicate. On the other hand, dependent clause, also known as subordinate clause, is a clause that has a subject and predicate as well, but does not express a complete thought by itself. It depends on an independent clause. For example, although the student studied hard, wherein the student is the subject, while studied hard is the predicate. However, the thought feels unfinished. Tip: if you can put a period and it makes sense, it's independent. If it sounds like it's waiting for more, it's dependent. This time, you will learn how clauses make sentence types, or what we call sentence structures. Basically, we have 4 sentence structures: simple sentence, compound, complex, and compound-complex sentence. Let's start with simple sentence. A simple sentence consists of 1 independent clause. For example, the student studied hard. Next, compound sentence. Consists of 2 or more independent clauses joined by and, but, or, so, and others. For example, The student studied hard, and the teacher smiled. Complex sentence consists of one independent clause plus one or more dependent clause. For example, although the student studied hard, the teacher gave more exercises. Another example, although the student studied hard, the teacher gave more exercises because she wanted them to master the lesson. Compound complex sentence consists of two independent clauses plus one independent clause. For example, although the student studied hard, the teacher gave more exercises, so the class learned a lot. Following are examples that show how one simple idea can expand step by step into more complex sentence structures. Set 1. School. Simple sentence. The student studied hard. Compound sentence. The student studied hard and the teacher smiled. Complex sentence. Although the student studied hard, the teacher gave more exercises. Compound complex sentence. Although the student studied hard, the teacher gave more exercises and the class learned a lot. Set 2. Family. Simple sentence. The mother cooked dinner. Compound sentence. The mother cooked dinner and the father set the table. Complex sentence. Because the mother cooked dinner, the father set the table. Compound complex sentence. Because the mother cooked dinner, the father set the table, and the children washed the dishes. Set 3. Environment. Simple sentence. The tree grew. Compound sentence. The tree grew and the birds built a nest. Complex sentence. While the tree grew, the birds built a nest. Compound complex sentence. While the tree grew, the birds built a nest and the children played under its shade. Set 4. Classroom. Simple sentence. The student raised her hand. Compound sentence. The student raised her hand and the teacher called her to answer. Complex sentence. Although the student raised her hand, the teacher asked someone else. Compound complex sentence. Although the student raised her hand, the teacher asked someone else and the class laughed. This time, let us apply what we have learned from the discussion. Here's a quick activity where you have to circle the subject, underline the predicate, determine the number of independent and dependent clauses, and name the sentence structure. Number 1. The dog barked loudly. Subject, the dog. Predicate, barked loudly. Consists of one independent clause. It is a simple sentence. 2. The sun set and the stars appeared. Subjects, the sun, the stars. Predicate, set, appeared. Consists of two independent clauses. The sentence structure is a compound sentence. 3. Although it rained, the children played outside. Subjects, it, the children. Predicates, rained, played outside. Consists of one dependent clause plus one independent clause. The sentence structure is complex sentence. 4. Although the bell rang, the students stayed in their seats and the teacher continued the lesson. Subjects, the bell, the students, the teacher. Predicates, rang, stayed outside in their seats, continued the lesson. Consists of one dependent clause plus two independent clauses. The sentence structure is compound complex sentence. Meanwhile, here are some short persuasive paragraphs that use all 4 types of sentences. I will label them so you can easily identify each one. The first paragraph is about recycling. Let's begin reading. Everyone should practice recycling. It helps reduce waste and it also saves energy. Although some people say recycling takes too much effort, it actually protects the environment in the long run. Because recycling saves resources, we should all make it a habit, and our community will greatly benefit if more people join. Here is another paragraph about the importance of eating vegetables. Eating vegetables keeps us healthy. They give us energy and they help us fight sickness. Although some kids don't like the taste, vegetables provide vitamins that our bodies need. Because vegetables make us stronger, we should eat them daily, and parents should encourage children to try more varieties. Thanks for watching!